YouTube, you should like the video. Why are there so many of you? And barely any likes. You feel smart when coding in OCaml? Generally, I just feel like I'm getting stuff done. But today, I'll be honest, I do want to feel smart because I would like to be able to make this in a cool way. It looks really nice today. Oh, shucks. Thanks. I went for a run and took a shower this morning, so sometimes I shower after stream, which is kind of stupid because like a lot of people see me on stream, but if I work out or I go like for a walk with the kids or play outside, I don't want to take multiple showers in a day, you know what I mean? What's up, Calder? I'm doing great. Zoob. All right. Yeah, I take a shower every day, you know what I'm saying, Chad? But like, I don't want to always do it before I go do a bunch of stuff that's gonna make me need to take another shower later. Expression as type. Table. What does it think this is? Table and fields. Table, fields. Why doesn't that work? Does this work now? Query 32. Oh, schema.table. There we go. I wish is there really no way to say like this can take both things? It's kind of a little annoying, but it's okay, I guess. Because this is really like A, B, A, B. Okay, sorry, chat. What's up, bro? What even is this? Good question, Nightshade. Yaroslav, what's up? We're gonna work on some OCaml my camel for a bit, and then we'll record the that LSP video I was talking about. I'm making a video about how I wrote an LSP from scratch. Couldn't even implement the derived show. Did you try with like a PPX or what? Banana time. So I'm gonna do a video explaining what LSP is. Just being really kid. No, don't, Nightshade. Well, it should be PPX deriving show. You have this because then you do at deriving show like this, not at show, or you do this part. And you need to add this to your Dune stuff here like this. I'll admit the process for that is not as smooth as it should be. So I was kind of thinking, chat, like how could we do... Yeah, you have to tell the build that you want to run these, basically. Otherwise, it won't do them. They are macros, yeah. Not exactly like how they're done in Rust, but yes, they are like at least, you could say, analogous to that for sure. So here's one thing I'm kind of thinking. I did make this scheme in Color Buddy, yeah, although there's some non-Color Buddy stuff in it, though. It's a little complicated. We'll solve it once we reach our sub goal, because I'll need it for my new theme. I'm wondering if we should do something like this. Columns are associated with a table. Because I'm kind of wondering if we could do something like this, like... I don't even know what this would look like. But like, let's say you had something... Well, let's go back to main. What if this returned, like, columns, right? And you built these with this. Like this kind of idea here, right? So then what if these columns all had... Well, we can make this compile pretty quick, right? Because we could just go... Well, what if the columns all sort of like snagged this variant? Anyone try to config view in NeoVim? I just can't make it work using Mason LSP. Oh, view? I don't know. Is it inside of like an existing project and stuff, Matthews? So like, what if columns required the table? What does LSP info say? Did you check LSP log as well? What up, Mr. DN? Because what I want to do is I want to prevent columns from accessing tables, or like make it very difficult to do so. So like if I say... Fields don't have to all be from the same table. Like, I just don't really care in this case. There should be a function. Does it say it's connected or anything? What's up, MD? Alexis, Mouse, Octane, it packed. Too much energy. Can you explain my SQL groups application? I cannot. I cannot. Let's try this again from the start here. Oh, I see. I see. I see. I see. Even though we're writing OCaml. Right, this doesn't work. We have to go like this. Let fields is fields table. I don't think I even need to say this at all. Can't I just say... I don't know. Would escape its scope. Do I really need this? Oh, I see. I do need to do that because I gotta say, I have to say, hey, I'm not gonna send this type anywhere. It's pretty annoying though. It's attached. So how do you know it's not doing anything, Matthias? Devashish, we're gonna work on the OCaml query builder for a bit, and then I don't know, maybe in like an hour or so, we'll start recording the LSP video about writing an LSP from scratch. Just kind of get warmed up a little bit in the day before we start trying to record the video, that kind of situation. Is this not how this works? Do I... Oh, because this one needs to do the same? Really? That's so surprising. Oh, this doesn't work either because this field lists. Best documented OCaml codebase? I don't know. It's a good question. Oh, nice. Very cool, Mouse. You still prefer LSP config over built-in LSP functions? I mean, they're using the built-in LSP functions from you. But I mean, I think LSP config is nice. Like, I don't really care to figure out what the name of every single LSP is for everything, or you know what I mean? Like, or I still think there's value in like sharing some configs for the community and stuff like that. I tend to think that it's like I don't need it. You know what I mean? I have used Vim LSP start for some stuff, but I don't know. So like I still use it. Yes, I will use it in my new config when I rewrite as well, I think. Okay, this part all just sucks. This part isn't good either. Oh my goodness, Onyx, thank you. 500 biddies. The ability to get the code working at a free hours rewriting it. Let's go. Hey, Sweep. Yes, that's... For me, that's been exactly my experience. And then the other thing is like, oh, if there's some setting that everyone sets for NeoVim for this, it's in LSP config. I don't have to think about it. Like that part I think is nice. You know what I mean? Okay, chat. Okay. I don't know if any of this is a good idea is the problem. So I want to try and do something like this. Schema 2. Let's try again. So basically, I kind of want to do something like this. We have a field, right? And it's going to have some, some type, right? We could call it field type. And that's going to be like type T, right? And then it's going to also have, it's going to have a name, obviously, right? What else is it going to have? What else would you put on a field? You may have some attributes of it, like primary, key, bool. Oh, that's not where, sorry. That's the wrong thing for today now, but it's close still. Commands, edit today. Whoops. Edit today. Working on SQL query builder in OCaml. For a while, then doing the build in LSP from scratch video. What's up, babe? Name, field type, primary key. But so I also want to do something like, I also want to say like table, because like a field has to be associated with a table. But how can I force this to be a table? Well, I have to like do something here. So my trick that I thought that I could do for this would be something like, let, example, we'll just say like field name, field, user ID, right? And we make some field here. And then for table, though, we would do something like this, user. Right? And then let's say we do this as well, and we'll say like user name. And this one's like text. This one's also user. So the cool part about this that I kind of want to leverage is the fact that, OCaml saying, yo, dog, you've got user right here. Like this is from the table user, right? So if I had something like type table, we'd have a name again, string. We'd have, I have to have some way to say what the columns are of the table, right? Well, we'll just skip that for right now, right? And then we have something like table, and that's gonna be a like this, right? So we go like let user table is name user table, right? So like my and then let's do something like post table, post, right? So Troker, this are the take A's lifetime. No, they're called type holes. So here's where we get some interesting opportunities here, okay? So you can have a couple different way of describing polymorphic variants. We'll go point to some real examples. Maybe this one's gonna be better. .ml file name, so based. It will be on boot dev. Polymorphic variants. So in programs, polymorphic like usual ones, it's prefix their name with back quote. Okay, like this, right? So this is like saying we have a list that has things that are like off or on. Okay, right? This function here can take things that have ons, offs, or a number, right? So it says, hey, I can take these things here, right? So this means to match the list, you should be able to match off and on without argument. This means that F may be applied to off, on, both without argument, or, right? So the greater than and the less than inside the variant types show that they may still be refined. either by defining more tags or allowing less. All right, so this is the trick that we can do here, that I'm wondering if I can like abuse this somehow, or maybe not abuse. This is like one of the ways that you could do this, right? So here's an example of a type. We said type is this or this. See how there's no less than, there's no more refining that can be done. This list type is all finished, right? But this one's saying, hey, you know, this is at least a user here, right? And this one's at least post. So you could have some function like let print table, right? And it's just format printf table name. Okay, so this says I don't care about the table. Let print table, you know, table or something like this. Match table with print table here or something like this, right? So this says, hey, the only things that we know how to do with this one are post and user. So let's try doing like print table user table. It says, okay, I can do that. Well, what's that like a prefix here? User. All right, so let's say we want to do something like this, right? This one works just fine because it says it contains post or user. This one's fine too, post. But let's say we make another one. You know, like, I don't know, tags table, post, tag. So now what's going to happen when we try this? Print table, tags table. Dog, tag does not match these two. Okay, is everyone following? Chat, hello? Just wanted to be down. Sweep, at some point I'll figure out how to do a YouTube bot as well. So let this only works with user table. Match table with user. True. Where are the tags defined on those types right now? They're defined right here. So I was thinking about if I can generate the table part, right? Or some other trick. If I can do some other trick to generate this, right? Then we have a way of associating things with tables, right? So then you could do something like, okay, so this one doesn't work. Fails, not allowed, right? And these two both fail, not user, right? Okay, so now this one compiles, right? So could we do something? So now I have a field, right? And these two are users. Can I do something like let field is with table, right? And I have table and field. And then we just say, what's up, Echiduna? Table. Let's just say this, right? We're not even going to use these two. This says it doesn't matter, right? So I want to call field is with table, user field here, and then I also want to try post table here, right? So first one should pass, this one should fail. Can I write a type narrowing, I guess, to enforce this? Oh, JTech, awesome, no problem. right? Can I do that? So what's the way that I would do this? We would say something like, okay, I've got this table, and then I've got this field. Actually, fields have, I want to change this to type and table. Oh, let's say field and table, right? So this is field, and I think I actually want to switch these around. I think table first is better, right? Then we have this, and I don't care about this one. Oops, I always forget that I have to write it this way, right? Field. Oh, whoops. I just wrote that way wrong. Okay. So then does this fail? I don't think it does, because I don't think we said that it must table. Okay. So then I think I want to say something like, because I thought, okay, so I have user here and user here, right? This is post and user. So I thought this would be the way to say, hey, this field needs to have the same type as table, right? Because I make one type variable, and then I say we have this table and this field, and I get unit. Now, could it be because we're not using these that it doesn't work? I don't know. Let's try like match table.name with, you know, user. What's up, Beltom? Table. I thought I was saying these two things have to be the same. Announcement. Bindings to quick JS. Ooh. Nice. Dave's doing quick JS JavaScript engine. Oh, cool. Nice. That's pretty interesting, Dave. Wait, does this do JavaScript? It's bindings to it, right? Okay, yeah. I thought you just wrote an entire, I was like, Dave? Don't tell me you just wrote an entire JS thing. Okay, nice. Bindings to one. Very cool. Nice, very cool. No, I'm still sane. Okay, good. I was a little worried for your sanity. I thought we were about to lose you. You know? What if we return A here instead, and then we just return table.table. Okay, so that works, but I thought this wasn't gonna work because this one, maybe I need to say that these are not, that these are contravariant. Does this make a difference here? What up, Real? It's preparing the JS bonk, exactly. It didn't seem to really do anything. I don't even remember subbing my secret weapon. My secret weapon. Like, is there a way to say, like, why does this work? Okay, this says it's post or user. Oh, well, that's the problem for sure. Okay. So this one says, so I wanted to say that this doesn't work. Do I need to say something like this? I actually don't know how to specify this here. Where's a good place to learn OCaml? I think OCaml.org, real world OCaml, or CS3110. Maybe because you spell this. I don't think that's why it's failing, but I'll fix that though. I guess I have to go outside now. Exactly. I guess I have to outside. That's funny. Think of these as indications of upper and lower bounds. Yep. Same set of tags are both an upper and lower bound. We can say they're an exact polymorphic type. There's neither marker. Yep, that one makes sense. Of course, not the issue, but love that you fixed it. Doesn't fix your... Well, if anything, this is not a Microsoft thing. Josh Elliott's welcome, channel member. Really like the no BS and practical approach you take to content. Thank you. That's the goal. Although I do like a good meme. I can't lie about that. Polymorphic and catch-all cases. Saw this. Right, but that's not what I want. Catch-all cases are error-prone. Yeah. Flute. How do I make it so that I want to say I want to limit when Gamba? Oh, soon. I've got the kit contract in, you know. We've got them now, boys. No, you won't see me gambling, chat. Sorry to break it to you. I don't believe in gambling. Okay, is there really no way for me to say this one has to be the same as this one? Quitter. It's not a me. Well, I appreciate it, Josh. Different, lots of places for different kinds of content on the internet. Glad you're enjoying this one. Gambling isn't legal in some localities. Don't care if it's legal or not. I won't do it. All right. But anyways, we don't need to do Gamba, chat. We're gambling away our life, seeing if we can get OCaml to do what I want. I actually don't know how to do this, chat. Why isn't this working? Can't lose if you never stop. Dang. What's up, Leviton? Because basically my problem is I want to say that it can only take a field with this one. This still works? That doesn't make sense. It's evolution. Hey, thanks for the raid. Yeah, true. I already did a big gamble. I quit my job to stream. What were you up to, Evolution? Opinion on DWM? Don't have any opinions. Never tried it. Okay, so I'm pretty sure it's because this says that this is at least a user, but I want to say that it's not a user. We'll ask ChatGPT how to control covariance and contravariance variance. Is it not contravariance? That's, I think, of polymorphic variance in OCaml. That's a huge gamble. Yeah, well, yeah. Can I quit my job to watch your stream? If you can find a way to pay your bills, Altom, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I like awesome WM a lot, but I just don't have any opinions on DWM. Automatic type returns being shown above the function, custom thing, probably for any of them. There's a few different. The one for OCaml is one that I wrote custom, dude. If you'll pay his bills to watch you stream, well, definitely I'm not gonna hire you. I haven't even fully hired myself yet, chat. What's up, Joshua? Exactly, Calder. Exactly. Can I limit the covariance of a type? Like this, I can't put that here. Because I thought this made it... Notations. Okay, so what if I do this? Can I say this? Okay, and then what if I do this? I'm going to say this one can only be a post table. Aha! We got it, chat. We got it. So we have to tell OCaml, hey, I'm super serious. Don't put anything else here. Don't let me do anything else. Right? Forcing, true, true. And I think, I don't know that we'll need to do it for fields, but we can do it for tables. Is this the functional way of doing abstract class? Well, it's not an abstract class. What I'm trying to do is some type algebra. I'm suffering through... You gotta build something, Leviathan. Build something. Pick a project and just build it. Close the tutorials, read the manual, and build it. It's possible to do Angular without knowing JS? That seems kind of hard. Good thing this is OCaml because Haskell cannot be serious. See, look at this, chat. It says, hey, dog, you cannot do that. Okay, so now I should not even have to do this, right? I should just be able to say this. This should just say user, and this should just say post. Doesn't even matter now if I change this to unit. Here, it doesn't matter if I don't do anything with them. Yes. 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 Build it. Yeah, let's build something. Turn it on. Just put the stream on in the background. Subscribe. Of course. Listen to it all day. But then while I'm building something, you build something, you know? Yeah, I want to do composition as well, Andre. I saw a SQL PP. It looks cool, but it's kind of different style than what I was going for. Dave was telling me about it yesterday. I was thinking about it for a while. I'm trying to transition from full stack JS dev to more back end. So presuming Rust. Oh, cool, Josh. Nice. You can do list chars, Carl Webster. That's what you're looking for. Yeah, I tried like many approaches. I know. I'm exploring with something very similar to Petrol, Andre. But I just feel like, well, one, Petrol needs to be designed that people basically never write the schema. You derive it from something. So you can put a bunch more shenanigans into the schema and into the types at the top to then ideally not have to write those later, but also get like increased type safety. Right? Like I don't want users to have to write this, but I can make this happen. You know what I mean? Project OCaml. It has built-in stuff to test with was my format options. As I always say on stream chat, you got to dress for the job you want. So put profile Jane Street in your OCaml format options, okay? I'll look, Andre. Have you taken null values into consideration? Yeah, you would put them as options. How are migrations handled if the schema is derived from the type? I don't know yet. Dog meat, that stuff. I think it's close to what you want. Okay. User type profile that's driving codec and meta. I don't know what are these derive. I'd have to go look at it. I've been trying to get programming also more SQL build in Rust. Oh, nice, very cool. All right. Yeah. Okay. So I have something. So Andre, I don't know if you saw this from a while ago. I actually built something like this for Saturday to and from DB types. Okay, well, I definitely need to be testing that out. I actually built something already that does a bunch of these for Petrol. But then I was kind of running into some stuff where it felt like I was really fighting Petrol to do the stuff that I wanted. And I kind of and it's also a fun project for me. Like I get to explore a lot of OCaml stuff, you know what I mean? So we'll see if it turns out to be anything. But I was already doing something like this. And then I was doing combust like this, right? So you could do, and this would derive, basic field or like table schema, field schema, and your basic like functions like find one with, these kind of things, right? So I had something like this already that's kind of working. But then I just felt like I was like smashing into Petrol in ways that didn't make sense. So I'm trying to, because one of the things I wanted to do, this I'm swearing right now, I don't know if this is a good idea or not, is like, can I make it so that we can't use fields from a different table on a particular table, right? I would like to not be able to use the wrong fields. In NVIM JTLS on NHM. JDTL, I would just, honestly, the Java one is the hardest, Josh, probably. That was Debendra. I would just make sure you read really closely in the JDTLS README. It's got a lot of good info. I know what you mean, Josh. So Josh, I like, if it makes you feel any better, writing Go with other people is pretty good. Time I typed the lat keyword, for some reason it gets indented. That's pretty weird. That's possible. Make a param whole a function which receives a scope. Well, so I just did it here in the sense that like, so I don't really care, right? Are you listening to music while you're talking? Of course, yeah. I hear what you guys hear. I don't really care if these are unwieldy to construct. I'm gonna only make them basically with derives, right? Oh, that's tough, Tuna. I mean, it's good to get the job offer, but it's tough to not get the level you were hoping. Yeah, no problem, Debendra. So like this already works here. Like I tried to use the post table and this is the user ID one here. And this fails. It says, yo, dog, you can't do that. You can't use a field that's not with this table, right? Which is good. That's what I want. There's something you don't like about OCaml. Yeah, I think sometimes like this, some meta programming stuff is kind of hard. I also think like the macro system could be improved. I'm looking forward to the improvements they have in Dune. I think they're going to fix problems that are good. I'm super excited. Don't say anything about Dune 2. I'm going to go see it in IMAX soon, okay? I have to wait until my sister's ready to go because she wants to go see it with me and my wife. And she's a nurse. She has the weirdest schedule in the world. So just like hodl chat, okay? And then I'm going to go see it soon. I've already read the book though. So I mean, I do know what happens, you know what I mean? But still. But what's with this? Andre, that's what I was saying. You got to dress for the job you want, not the job you have, right? So I put profile is Jane Street in OCaml format. Would recommend it to everybody who's writing OCaml. Dress for the job you want, chat. Honestly, even if I didn't like it, I would keep it just for that joke, Andre. I kind of like it. I don't know why I like it in OCaml, but like even if I didn't, I would keep it just so that I could say that joke every time someone asks me about the semicolons. When my passion, curiosity, the goals of my job, which is good to do sometimes, Josh. But I think like big shout out to the nurses. The nurses. Yeah, Josh, it can be kind of tough, though. Okay. Oh, dude, it would this actually is, I feel like this is actually really nice. Like you can then make it so some functions only work with certain tables and stuff. I don't know. That could be kind of nice. Yeah, no problem, Josh. Good luck with everything. What range of queries and validation are you hoping to implement? I don't know. I'd like to do similar to some of the stuff that... This is kind of a bad example. You can just kind of like delete this part here. I'd really like to do this part again. I really like writing the filter and values stuff by doing things with OCaml values. VC, Twitch Community Game Dev Studio. No, but VCs should be sending me a bunch of money to talk about their product. No, Mouse, I'm also talking to YouTube chat. I talk to both chats. I love both chats. Someday we'll have a way for you guys to see both chats. We'll see. It's a lot on screen though, otherwise. Exactly, Joshua, yeah. I love both of you. I love all my kids equally. Purple land though. Yeah. Exactly. So I want to do something like that because I think that that's really powerful. Twitch new chat overlay is annoying. What? Oh, nice. Very cool, Matthias. Very cool. Technical control Y. I'm liking it so far. I told you guys. I told you you should trust me. Okay, so this is actually like kind of working, which is cool. But then how would I do this for a join, right? How could we know what, like, how could we know what a join? So like, let's say that we had something where we could do a join. What would that even look like, chat? Right. Is it like, I'm wondering how I would write the type, right? So like, if I have, fields in either table, right? And I have like two tables. Can I write something? Can I write something like A, B? And I have A table and I have B, and I have like B table. Can I write? Can I not write this? Can I not say like, did you mean A? Like, can I do this? I don't know if this is a thing. Nope, this way you cannot. I can't write this, right? No way in OCaml to merge two rows at type level. Okay. So what if I use objects? Like, because this is basically, this is why some projects use objects, right? Like, so that you can basically do like that's the only way that I can do this, maybe, or what? Same restriction? Okay, so I still couldn't do this either way. All right. I mean, it makes sense because you're basically saying like it has to be this type or this type. But is there no way to merge two polymorphic variant? Like, I just want to say I want to expand my polymorphic like variants, right? Like, you can create a new object which will nest two scopes. Right. Oh, right. Okay, so I could have like a super verbose. Right. So I could have something like, you know, joined table or something like that, right? A and B. Right. And this takes. Yeah. Okay. Oh, that's really hard to do. This one seems really hard to not follow a tutorial. Yeah, but you gotta go try and write some stuff for yourself, empty code, and smash your face against the wall until you fail. Right. But even then, that doesn't really like work in the sense because it's like I don't know what the tables are gonna be at the start. I can do if I had a list of capabilities I wanted, I could do that, but like I'm gonna just be doing like random other tables. So a bunch of these I think I could catch at runtime, which is fine, I get. Like, but I want to be able to do this. Can confirm smash until bleeding works, because then exactly. I want to be able to do this at, you know, at compile time, right? Right. It's like I don't want to catch it at runtime. Like catching at runtime sucks. A closed set of variants. Which one is functions input type? This part's easy, but I'm trying to say generically, right? I think that I want to do everything. I don't want to do everything at compile time. Type C equals AB works, but not when A and B are type vars, right? Yeah, that makes sense. Because there's no guarantee that like A is a polymorphic variant, right? Or B is a so like it. OCaml's like, well, you can't just say int and bool. Right? You can't just say int or bool. That's not a thing. It's not a thing in OCaml. This is just not a thing, which is good. Like, that's a good thing. Yeah, official docs are a good place. Just read through them. That's what I would say if you want to learn something good. YouTube chat. Ever tried Nix OS? Not really. Not in any serious way. Because this is where we run into a problem with this strategy, right? If I want to say certain fields are associated with certain tables, which is good. The problem is, Nix is, I think, a terrible functional programming language to learn if you're just looking to learn a functional language. Like, I don't think it would be like, oh, I want to learn Nix for the functional language. I don't think that's a good idea. But if I do this, I don't have a good way of saying... I don't have a good way. I guess if we had something like where we select from particular tables, right? But even then, it doesn't really like... Would you say the same for Lua? What? I don't know what you mean. Lua is a real programming language that's like generally useful, not just for NeoVim. With a lot of really beautiful ideas and elegant implementations. Like, I think it's a nice language to learn even if you weren't going to use NeoVim. So no, that's just like saying because Vim script is inside of Vim, it makes it good or not good. Is like, yeah. Have a table scope be object. Generate in expression as a function which receives the scope. Yeah. Yeah, some parts of Vim script are fine. It has so many foot guns though. A simple project? I don't know, just write something in NeoVim for yourself. That's what I did. I learned everything I know about NeoVim inside of Lua. I haven't tried Find, no. No, you're good, Andre. You're good. No, I appreciate it. I'm trying to... We're in the brainstorm phase here, right? And it may be that this is just not a good idea the way that I want to build it, right? It like might not fit OCaml well. How can you use OCaml objects to specify capabilities? Rust time. Well, in Rust we could do more of this because we could have some we could do some things with traits. That would be helpful. That would make some of this a lot easier for sure. What's up, no tag? But some of it would be, it's like very different as well, you know, like, plus if I was going to do it in Rust, I wouldn't do, I would just use one of the ones that exist already. Enums and Rust, yes, they are similar ideas in a lot of ways, yeah. Like, I kind of wonder if we can do... It's hard because you can't lock the types easily. I think you would have to go generics. Yeah, there's also some generic stuff that... But, like, some of the things we could use... Like, it would be nice sometimes to do traits, right, on some of these. So, like, one... It's like, we could do this idea, right? Sometimes, Pedro, yeah. schema3.ml. Now we're ready. Class. So like, let's see. So we do class type, and let's say we do like table. You know, table user. So does it have some like function? No, this says that has to have both. This is print both, right? Can I say that I can have either? This is like, it needs to have both, which is not what... I don't think I can do either. I can't say like it can have both or none. Is there a way to sponsor you outside of Twitch or GitHub? Those are the main ways, yeah. Both is what I wanted to join. Well, but in a join, right, if you do select star from X, you know, join Y, right, on X dot E equals Y dot E, right? You can do, you know, like X dot, you know, name, Y dot, you know, date or something like this, right? So this would be, I want to say, for a field, it needs to come from either X or Y, right? It can't come from both, right? There won't be any fields that have both of them. But that probably doesn't work either, right? It's like the opposite of what OCaml wants you to do. What's the type of expression? I'm saying, how could I represent this, right, in OCaml? Like, what I'd want to do is I'd want to do something like this, where we say, like, you know, query dot select table is, you know, X. Where would I put the... I don't even know how I would write this. Because how would you, like... I don't even know how I would put, you know, I need to say which tables I'm joining on. Say join, you know, like query.join X, you know, Y or something like this. I don't know. This is like so hard because I'm doing carve. I'm doing good. How about you? Right, that's what I'm saying. Here's our example query, right? 7 cards, it's hard to cook if you don't know the recipe. Thanks, Beaver. Let Tim cook. Through PayPal. Oh, yeah, I know. It's kind of annoying. Are we stuck? Yeah, I don't know. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Because it's kind of like... How would I don't know. Oh, I don't know how I would express this in OCaml. Well, so let's say even do this, right? Let's say even do this. Or we say something like, you know, we say something like, okay, let's do it even simpler, right? We'd say like, you know, primary, you know, we say from X, you know, joined Y or something like this. With maybe something like this, right? Like something like this idea, right? Oops. Prime airy. Indeed. Well, because it's like select, you know, star from here. So here's your fields, right? Here's your table. So this is like select star from blah, 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 right? So this is like your, you know, then you could have something like query.where, you know, x ID greater than 10, something like this. Sure. We'll just leave. These aren't right yet, but it's just kind of like a good. X has to be an OCaml type. Well, we can, you know, this could be, you know, x dot table or something too. You know what I mean? Like we can say something like this. We can do this. But the problem is, how do I let myself join Y with different function names? So you can do inner slash outer. Oh, table, my table, indeed. Query join Y X ID Y ID. So you can inner join, left join. Yeah. Well, I'm saying like we'll do something much more like, yeah, we should probably say join. Yeah, like Y, the table, and something like this. Yeah. So you're right. Like something like this is better. Yeah, that's more clear of what I want to do anyways as well. But I don't know if I can, I mean, this is like partially skill issue, but partially maybe it's like just where OCaml doesn't want you to go, right? Is I don't even know how I could draw these, you know, draw these back together to show that these two fields are okay. Like that they can have user or post, right? You know, X or Y as their things. If I, so my problem is basically, so here's the tension. Here, I'll write the tension. The tension is that I want to prevent using fields from other tables, right? But I also need to support joining tables, right? A times B query. Right. Yep. That part makes sense. We'll just write this down just so that I remember this here. So on have access to both the tables. Right. That part makes sense. But I'm still wondering, how do I get to, you know, right, mouse. Yeah, exactly. Well, both of these should be legal because when you join a table, you get access to both of the scopes, right? I was watching on YouTube. Ha! Like nice. Tables all the way down. Right, so as much as possible, I'd like to avoid doing compile time generation for like intermediate stuff. What I want to do is I want to use OCaml values to do this. Because I think it's a really like powerful mechanism. You get all of the regular like OCaml things, you know, completion and error messages and lines, and it just works, right? As opposed to like, oh, everything's just generated now what? That's a little harder to like to get to, you know what I mean? You have a user define a schema? They're gonna define a schema, yeah. Like in OCaml somewhere. Ideally, we will sort of like take a type and be able to take a type and generate a schema. But like I don't want to do I don't want to have all of the where they're writing queries kind of like fail. I mean, this should probably be like join should probably be something more like this, right? Where we say, I think you're probably right, like X, Y, and on fun, you know, X, Y, something like this. Problem with doing it with functions like this is then I'm kind of screwed. There's no, I don't have any way to like, oh, I guess I could say both those have to have ID. They like have certain capabilities. This should probably be more like this then if we're going to do objects. Right. But my problem is how can I do the fields? I still am struggling to figure out like where am I going to put, how do I get connected back to here? Right? How do I go from this one to this one? I can make each of the smaller parts I think better, but the select part is hard. Because I have to join, I have to, let user object method. Right, no, that part is fine. Right, but this, okay, so. So I get that part, right? I get saying like, okay, so let's say we have something like val select a query a any expert. Okay, yep. And then a could be, then how do I do the join, Andre? That's the part that I don't. How do I say select can include stuff from X or Y? Yeah, this is named parameters and this is object access, which we might actually use. Okay. Sure. Okay, so right. So we're going to say, so maybe the select has to come at the end, which realistically, select should come at the end anyways, right? The algebra. Right, because then I have both of these guys here. Yep. This makes sense. I'm with you here, right? Right, so this should really be from where optional group by, right? Optional having select order by limit. Yeah, write down the types. Yeah, I'm with you. I just don't even know. I wouldn't even know how to. I'm saying I was just not even sure if I can conceive how I would do this. But these parts are looking pretty good. Tables from table name where type that contains the joined tables. But I wonder if I don't even have to use objects for this anymore. I don't know. We'll have to see. So I'm just thinking. I'm just thinking out loud. Thinking out loud, Chad. Thinking out loud. Right. We also subquerying. It would be nice if we could do subqueries. Yes. Ideally, we make a system flexible enough that we can do, you know, the majority of the stuff that you do directly in, you know, SQL. And then the escape hatches, you just go write a SQL query manually. And if it's ever passed was finds. Right. Yes. Because then at the end we do something like, oops, we do something at the end like, I think before we had something like build, you know, build dot of query or something like this, right? I don't know. Request of query, something like this, right? Or request one, request many, something like this, right? So this takes a query. And then this outputs a request, which then you could do like response, you know, of database or something like this, right? You know, response many or something like this. I don't know, something along these lines, right? So it's like you build up this query along the way, then you have something at the end where you actually like build the query into a string and then do it. OCaml semantics are so awkward. So look at the top is the dumbest thing. So we could do something more like this, right? So this would be good because if I have this part here, I can write this, which is probably good. A DSL over an algebra of set operations. Yeah. How do you make which key appear? I don't have which key. I don't use it. Oh, so I wonder then if I could do this, right? So we say X here. Yeah. In Kickstart, it should just show up automatically. Oh yeah, we're gonna do some sweet user table. Don't tell anyone. Don't tell anyone. Don't let anyone know. I'm thinking about using classes in OCaml. Okay, don't let them know. All right. Don't do it. Wait, why does it say? Why is it confused now about? Don't let them know. Wait, why doesn't it? Oh, some type here is unbound. Ooh, okay, so I need to say something like this, right? I can say. Now it's fine. Okay, interesting. Oh, this should be table as well. How's OCaml not having camel case? I'm shocked. It predates it, chat, okay? Building an ORM? Yes, it's an ORM, chat. How can a language be functional on classes? Because it's classes done right, at least. Yes, we're trying to build SQLs, like we're trying to build a SQL query, but I want to do a bunch of other things in OCaml, right? To try and give us type safety on top of those. Right, so that's kind of the goal. Switching to Haskell, lol. What if I told you Haskell has classes? Don't have any motivation to code. Do you have any tips? Do you need to? I'm sure it does. Here, look at Haskell classes, language feature. A general introduction to Haskell classes. I don't know. It says classes here, so I'm just gonna say it's the same. I don't know if that's right or not, and I don't care. So we can say something like this. Let tabler table, and we can say it has to have something like this. Okay, nice. Tabler user let post, then it'll say I think that shouldn't that error. Okay, I was like that should error, right? Yeah. Oh, I turned off the errors for this file, right? Okay, guess I'm going back to Rust. Rust has traits though. True. Add classes back to Rust through the macro system. Okay, so is everyone following this? You see, so this is basically a way we can say, hey, give me something, right, that can do a table, and I don't care if it can do other stuff. So this is structural subtyping, right? Is that the, am I, what's up, Peter? That's the right word, right? Haskell nerds in the chat. Can you guys stop writing LaTeX for a second and just answer this question? Like, is this called structural subtyping or what? We had null to Rust through the macro system? Sure, why not? It's just option with unwrap. Very structural. Nice. They are inlay hints, so basically, yes. They can't. They can't. Oh, that's funny. Type has table. Can I do this? Wildcard is not allowed. Variable is unbound. B variable is unbound. I don't even know what that means. Is there a way that I can write what this type is here? Has table. Really? A constraint. A. The whole W. I don't even know what this keyword does. OCaml constraint. Oh, I'm gonna look back at that later. Constraint keyword. What can be done with constraint keyword? Oh, 2014. That's been a while ago. Is this still not that bad? Well, chat. When you're writing regular OCaml, you don't need to do any of this. We're trying to write a generic query builder thingy that does a bunch of crazy stuff.
constraint. Type that. There's no need to find out. So lines dependency comparison. Okay, well, where is this keyword? How can I find this keyword somewhere, chat? Used in this. Let's reduce the scope. To refine the types. Okay, cool. Use all the weird tools the language provides. Yes, right. Like when we're writing our, you know, just regular old business logic for the Twitch chat thing, I feel like it's pretty easy to follow what we're writing after you get used to the fact that there's, you know, not parentheses in the normal places. Constraints allow us to express certain subtyping relationships. You can find constraint here. Nice. Thank you. Oops. Type expert checker forces the two type expressions to be equal. This simply specify type parameters in a way that they can bound to this. Yeah, okay. So I think I get it. This is basically saying, hey, we're going to put a constraint on this guy. This is for refining this. So I think after this, though, I should just be able to say has table, right? Or no? This has table, expect this as has table. That didn't work either, though. They're incompatible. Okay. Well, I just won't try and write them out like this, then. Right, so this is saying, hey, I've got something that has a table method, right? I have something that has a table method, and I don't care what else it has. So this one could have method ID, right? And it could return some string, which is just ID, right? Maybe it's like this is they both have string ID, method ID. This one has method name, sure, and then this one has like method title. I just need to be very explicit and annoyingly verbose. Ideally, though, we're gonna generate these, hopefully. So we'll just see. We're exploring. I'm learning more stuff about OCaml. I'm happy. Ecto query. Yes, we were looking at Ecto yesterday. In fact, we got it right here. Oh, well, we don't have query up right now, but we were reading query yesterday. If I'm maybe here or here, depending on how, you know, what I'm doing. What an absolute fool I look like with this outdated info. No, you predicted it. It was great. What up, bankster? How many lines is that? I don't know. 40 or 50 maybe? YouTube, you should like the video. Why are there so many of you and barely any likes? You know? I wish we forgot about the query builders, NDSLs, the model languages, and for learning in IDEs. Yeah, nice. SoundCloud is back. Whoop, 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 whoop. Wah! This song's so good, though. Dude, that fill, dude. Oh, that drum fill. Like, it's so nice when a drum fill is like, it's only 3. It's just hit. Doom, doom, doom. But like, oh, it's perfect. It's just perfect. This is Feel Alive by Insane Like and Charlotte Haining.
This is Berkeley mono. 50% like rate is pretty good though. True, but we can do better, Katie Bar. Okay, so let's say though that we have this, right? So this works. This is good. Kind of waiting for the Berkeley mono rounded. Want it so bad. Old school DJ Diesel Boy. Well, it's kind of, it's a little, you know, I like having the wide range that we've got on Monster Cat Chill, you know? All right, so let's write a let from table. Right? This is gonna need to return something, query. Oh, can I not even write this? Oh, this is gonna be so annoying. Can I not store this in a... Can I do this? You know, like... Variable B is unbound. That's because this makes some fake one. What about this now? Okay, so let's say we do this, right? Okay, join option I'll just do this right now. I know this is wrong, chat. Or let's just do option. Oh, that doesn't work then, does it? Oh, that doesn't work. Because then this one has to have 2. I don't know how to do this. Because then I have to do, it just goes forever. Oh, I don't know how to do that. Do I have to use some sort of GADTs for this? It's more expensive than a AAA game. Yeah, I also use it a lot more than I would play a AAA game. Perl and OCaml are related in the sense that they're programming languages. Oh, this would actually, we should just do this. We can do like this. Right now, we can just handle this kind of idea, right? This isn't quite right because we need to be able to do multiple of these. But this is kind of more like a list, right? Oh, but then this is bad because these all have to be the same type. That's not good either. That ain't it, Chief. Hey, that ain't it, Chief. So now what am I supposed to do? Do I have to do type hiding for the... Oh my goodness. This is where I think I'm like, am I just really fighting as OCaml for no reason? Scope and string. Oh, just build it as we're going. Oh, that's not a bad idea either. And we don't have to hold everything. What are some good project ideas? Lua is intended. It's intended to be used as a scripting language. So you should use it to script some stuff. Shame, shame. That's not a bad plan. That's not a bad plan too.
Yeah, this would be an interesting idea to explore as well. That could be something worth exploring. Please make Lua backend for OCaml. Lua backend would be pretty cool. I feel like Lua backend would not even be that hard, right? Like compared to some of the more complicated, like we could just copy JS and just only use can I not just copy melange? You know what I mean? We just copy melange and it's literally the same code that gets output. All the JS is just actually OCaml. Or I mean just Lua. I don't think it's using any advanced features, right? I mean, I guess if you were using classes and stuff, but who uses classes? Am I right? Am I right, chat? Stare. Okay. Anyways. So let's say we do this, and let's say that we do like join, right? Where did we write for join before? What was kind of this idea that we had going on here? We have this table. Where's my user table? Oh. I just called it user. Oh, here we go. This expression has type user table, expression type table A. Interesting. So if I do this, this doesn't work until I actually do it, right? Dang. It's full join, left join, right. Yeah, we'll try. We're gonna try. We'll see what happens. Oh, cool, dog. Me, nice. Matt Damon distribution. What? I didn't even know what you're saying, Leviathan. We may be running into where this is just, we're just doing bad ideas. So we'll have to see. That's part of the fun, chat. That's part of the fun of exploring. What was this constraint shenanigans? Oh, I see. The constraint is this. And that's what goes here. Oh. That doesn't work because this isn't a type.
Oh, maybe this doesn't work either. Do I need to do something like this? Aha! Ha-ha! I got it, chat. So what are we saying? We're constraining this by here. Oh! We've unlocked new evil powers in OCaml, chat. We've unlocked some new evil powers. This seems bad for me. What's my opinion on Go? It's fine. Andre, no, we don't need strings where we're going. We don't need strings where we're going. What up, robot? I think Go could have been 1,000 times better if they just like added some types and didn't default maps to being nil. So parts of the language hurt so bad because it just feels like you're so close to making a good idea. But instead they just were like, they're too stupid to figure that out. I'm using Western. Made some bad choices just to be different. To be fair, some of the choices were made quite a while ago before some of the ideas were a bit more mainstream. In terms of like who they were shooting to solve this for, right? So like I can understand some of it. Go for lang, dude. Go to. Can you imagine making a language just calling it go to like this? And we can say go considered harmful. Right? Can you imagine how dope that would be? This is OCaml, Event Horizon. But silly OCaml. Many silly things happening right now. When I go to, because it's the second one. Who uses OCaml? Me. Can I get rid of this? Can I go like this? Okay, so I need to keep track of both of these, which is kind of this. It would be so annoying to call it go to. Go plus plus also would be fine. Go to funk. That's funny. Like front end or back end or both. Actually, you can do a lot of different things. You can compile it to run on your computer. You can compile it to run to JavaScript, or as we like to affectionately call it, JavaScript here, and run it in your browser. You can do many different things. Okay, so did I just hear JS? Yeah, we've got a JS in fact, we've got a few JS compilers for OCaml. Huevo script? Well, you don't have to write it, real. That's the point. You can write OCaml instead. Okay, this seems like a terrible idea as well. Oh, this is crazy syntax here. This is crazy syntax. I'm with you, chat.
I don't even know how you could write this. Oh, like this, right? Can I write a constraint inside of one of these? There should be an interface of... That just doesn't even work. They can't put constraints here. That's just a crazy idea. All right. You're gonna get stuff by putting pieces in next. So some of it will be simpler if we remove the extra type annotation stuff. So I was trying to explore whether we could say something where we kind of like, they're not, dude, I'm on. Hey, see you, Lepidon. Because what I wanted to do, you can put a constraint, but you can directly write a table query test. Ah, gotcha. Oh, I see. Oh, that's actually better, honestly. So I could put like this, right? Because then this would be like, you add a new table here. Oh, nice. Nice, Lim. Very cool. What's up, Alberto? Is this an ORM? No, but yes, but no. So now you got some table. This is like other. This is like our join, right? And we have some A, B here. Now this is going to be like join. But there's no way this actually works, right? But that might make you sick. I don't care. If you're having fun and getting code done, I don't care what you guys use. What happens if we try this, right? Oh, sorry, chat. Oh, because then this should actually be like... We're joining these together. We're getting a list of them. Oh, but we haven't done like what we're joining them on. Oh, chat, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I'm just gonna be in so much agony. I'm gonna be in so much agony here, chat. Neither do we. Oh, chattity chat. So let's do. Let's yoink this guy. We'll put him down here so we can try again. All right, so here we go. Let user from. So we'll say select user is. Select user. Okay, so this says, hey, we've got a user table. This is our user table, chat. Okay. Want to recreate that TypeScript LM? Yeah, we should do it, right? It says, here's our user table. Okay. It's got this user as a table. It has these fields. Okay, these are kind of like its fields. That's kind of like what I'm shooting for. Okay. So we could also have like let select post, right? Oh my goodness, I didn't mean to do that many of them. Okay. So see how this one has its post and it says it's got a table that can do post things here. And this one's got a table that can do other things here. Now the question would be match select post with select X. I've lost that I have other table things going on in here. That's a shame, because now I've lost X, like ID. Even though this was user, ooh, that's a problem. That's a big problem. I've lost them here. This dot dot says see you later. I can't figure out what I am anymore. Oh no, you want to... I don't know what to do then, chat. I don't know what to do then. Can I say that it has this, but I don't want to get rid of all of it? Like I can constrain this table by it has to have this? Because I've lost my user, dang. Because now I don't have my ID anymore, which is the thing that I wanted. I wanted to be able to keep these other fields around. But I don't know enough about all of this structural subtyping shenanigans here. If only I had a Turing-complete type language where I could just do really gross, disgusting things that are a lie. This would be simpler. Because we've basically type erased this. So that's kind of a shame. At least I think that's the right word for OCaml. Oh, does TypeScript memeing come from? There's a tweet that was going around about this huge blob of type shenanigans. Polymorphic inheritance, a note about self, initial inheritance and coercions. Yeah, right. So I've lost it here, but I don't know if there's a way to get it back. I don't know if there's a way to get that back at all. Oh, by using the coercion. Turns out OCaml doesn't coerce subclasses. They're superclass by default. Which we use instead of records. We saw that the kernel play cumbersome in some situations. Class definition more than the type definition can be not defined recursively with types. Used in type definitions. In addition, objects can be created without a class. They're called immediate objects. Oh, I didn't realize you could just do this. Type is defined by its public methods only. Values are not visible. Neither are private methods. Unlike records, such a type does not need to be predefined explicitly, but doing so can make things clearer, like this. Type counter this. The implementation of record working like our object would be here, which is pretty annoying. It is inconvenient to make records different types and some fields are named identically, but it's not a problem with objects. Yep, that's the structural subtyping aspect. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the one. Yeah, this is the one, Stu. Cody, ceiling is being raised. Scores the record to a type with fewer fields. So objects of different kinds can share the same methods, can be mixed in a data structure where only their common methods are visible. Yeah. Very few can write that. I understand this wild line. Yeah, nice. Nice, Wiru, yeah. Why do you need to give void star a little respect? Because it's type of erasure. No need to define it in advance, which is also nice. Class type is not a data type, normally referred to as a type in the OCaml jargon. An object type is a kind of data type, just like a record type or tuple. When a class is defined, both a class type and an object type of the same name are defined. Maybe we should just do this with like an object. Can I just do, what happens if I do this instead? Right, what if I just yoink this and we go here? We just go boop, boop, boop. This works. We delete this. We just go like this. I only need to create these once, so it's not like... Because it still doesn't know what the rest of this type is though, which is a shame. In this example, T is also the type of the object the class created. Objects that derive from different classes or no class at all can be mixed together as long as they have the same type. Nice, 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 nice. I really know I need them. Right, well, I think we need them right now. Or something similar. Because, but maybe I can't. Maybe I just can't. Maybe I'm just too noob at this. I'm just too bad. There's lots of jams today. You're not! Okay. Oh! Believe. I'm believing. Well, what I'm maybe wondering is maybe this is just a bad plan. Maybe it's just a bad plan. That's okay. Sometimes things are bad plans. You know? That's okay. I'm willing to be wrong. You know what I'm saying? Boom, 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 boom. What's up, Leviathan? So yeah, is there any way that I can capture what the actual thing is here? Okay. I was going to have the clues going on for you. Sure can do it. Nice. So this kind of works. This is like, hey, we selected a user and we selected a post, right?
It's Berkeley Mono. It's pretty similar to JetBrains Mono, though, I would say in some ways. Okay, so now we have our two guys here, right? Select user. It knows how to pull this out, which is great. But what if we try and join one, right? Like let joined is joined with post and select user, right? Is there a phone number? Just call them. They'll probably tell me I'm being an idiot. This isn't how you're supposed to use OCaml, you dummy. Dang it, you're right. I know. I'm aware. Yep. So this part's good. We have our user and we have our post here, but it still is not. Let's say we do like. Does this work? Oh, I can say this like this, right? This is post though, right? So I should just say this one is where were we? This one's post and then this one's user, right? So it's like post has what else? You know, title, Y, ID, Y, name or something like that, right? Up user and name. So we can get all of those, right? In this case, what does this look like, right? We have, these are kind of like our fields, right? Which would be like string. But this way we only can get out values that we want, right? But I don't know how to do this work in the type system to make sure. So you would do what, when you get to select, what would you do, right? So let's say we have, let's just see if we can get select working here. This is kind of like our, this is kind of like from. Maybe we should change this to, this is dumb. I should call this from. And this should be called join. That's much better, right? Because this is like our from here. Okay, right? Let's skip our where stuff. We'll figure that part out later. Now let's do select, right? Let's actually just yank this. Delete this. Take this. I don't need this either. I want to take these guys. I want to go to a different. Let's try schema 4. Let's just give it the old schema 4. Nothing like a good old schema 4 chat to get going here. Schema4.ml. Oh yeah, no problem, John. John, no, glad you liked it. So this is really, we'll just call this query, right? Because that's what we're trying to build. Query, whoops. Query and query and query, right? I think maybe this would be simpler if we said this was join and this was A. True, Stu. Great point. You can sponsor on GitHub. That's a great place to sponsor. All right, we'll try this for like maybe 30 more minutes, and then we're gonna record the go thing. So all right, so let's say we do this, right? So then we should have a join. This should turn into a select, right? And what this should take is some query and some function that takes a query and returns, I don't know, a string list.
Wait, what did I do wrong here? No, that's not right. That we definitely don't want to do that. Why doesn't this work? Oh, because this needs to be... Oh, right. Da 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 da. Like this. Yep. I'm watching GitHub. Does French go to Microsoft? As far as I know, for now, personal, still 0. Something Riot related? Yeah, the goal will be that you can use this with Riot eventually. Job, Codex, currently this, streaming. Okay. All right, so now we try and do something like this, right? So let's do like let selected is select, and let's say user, right? Oh, select user. Oh, right. Match X with from X. Oh, we do this. Dang, what does it think X is? Oh, I just got to go like this. No way is that going to work. Oh, shoot. Oh, chat. We might be on to something. We might be on to something, chat. You see this? Do you see this? Right, so this is basically saying from user. Oh, this should really be, we should do from user and from post, right? That's what we really have here. But do you see what's happening? Give me a name same. Yeah, it just shadows it, right? So after this selected doesn't, like this selected goes away. So look at this, chat. It knows what the type of each of these are. So we're kind of building up the things we can select from. Now it's possible. So then the next trick would be we do something like okay, that could be working. Type. Let's go. Yeah, you do bang Discord and it'll show up. So look at this, chat.
It knows. So if I do field name list, nice. So we can get the lists out of here, right? Is it a module inside a class? No. This is just a private type, basically. Right? It knows. So basically, this is like saying you can't just... This would let you not do... This prevents you from doing this. Hello? It says dog. You need a field name here. Not just a string. Right? So we're at least going to make it harder for people to cheat. Okay? We're trying to make it hard for people to cheat. We want to make it easy to do the right thing and hard to do the wrong thing. Okay? That's the whole point. That's the whole point of what we're trying to do, right? Is can we make it easy to do the right thing and hard to do the wrong thing? Because then, chat, we can get down to select, right? We can get down to select here. Oh, that's what we just did. So that's our selection. Now we basically want to turn this into a request. Build request. Looks like nim SQL build recurring distinct string types for SQLers. Oh, nice, Damon. Very cool. Doesn't know, he knows. But if you make it hard, you get super specialist. Build request. Query. Match query with from table. Format dot printf select star from %s table. We can just do table. Then we can do join, which is going to be basically the same thing. Dude, and this is expression type object. Let's just do this for a sec to see. What doesn't it like here? Oh, I see. Right. Okay, so this would be like from query. This is fine. Wait, how can from... That doesn't make sense. Compile your code with nvim. How do you generally compile? I usually just start something watching in a different terminal. We're doing the objects. TC. Quiet. We're structural subtyping. So I think it might actually make sense for once. How can this be like this? This doesn't make any sense. Oh, we probably need to write this like type. Need to do a query string fun query type a. Well, so why would from not be... Oh, right. This doesn't know that it has to be a table. Right. Oh, but then I've type erased it. Can I write a constraint here that does this? I use Pop OS.
Maybe this isn't a good idea. Maybe we don't even need, do we not even need tables for this? Maybe we can get away without using objects for this, actually. We can just go back to using like a record. But I want to say that I can get the table name out. That's how I select it. I guess from should just have a string. No, that doesn't work, because then that we can go like oh my goodness. I always forget this. Okay, yeah, that sounds good. Right, because I can do this. I forgot. This is one of the tricks, right? Is so you can go basically user table, user like this. Oh, table is the wrong one. Oh, this isn't a string. I think I'm being stupid. Let's just try that for a sec. They're not lifetimes, they represent type holes. For 1,000 line of code, realize that two parts don't interact with her, and now I have to rewrite it all. Whoops. Select from user. Oh, don't I need to say, if I wanted to do this, do I need, I don't think I need to do this. These can get dropped, or no, I don't know. Oh, because there's something weird with the, how you would bind these, right? So it's like, select from user, expression as type, expression of type AB query. So select. Oh, I think I just don't need this anymore. I don't need this anymore. Right, that just is dumb. Okay. Yep. Right, this would be better too. Yeah, we should go A query, B query, A, B query. So select is from post and from user. So from user here, from, you can say this and this here. Joined should be from post and from user. Oh, right. I know this isn't right, chat, just hodl. A list is like listy, yeah. It's kind of like generics some of the times.
we're going to come back and I'll explain, of course, what we are doing if this turns out to be good at all. If this turns out to be good at all, then I will try my best to show you what's happening. This guy's too Louis. Because really what we want to do here is we have a from joined. I didn't even know how I would write this really. We'll leave these here like this for now. To do handle from where it's multiple joins. I have to think about that part. Oh, what I meant by the way? Oh, I'm not sure what you mean, Scots. Then maybe I missed it. Select from table name. So what is table here? A. Field name list. Oh, right. No way, chat. No way. Open schema 4. Schema 4. Is not schema 4? Oh, right. Open octane.schema 4. 4 times the charm, chat. Request. Build request of from user. Well, so we'll go from user table, but that doesn't exist yet, right? So we go back to schema 4. We can delete this one and we can delete this one from user. That's what we called it. Well, we can first try just doing this and see if this works. Dune exec octane request. Select star from user. Easy peasy. That part's no problem at all. Right? But so then what if we do selected? Let's try that one. So what did we miss here? We have a case where this doesn't work, right? Oh, because this is where it's joined, right? So we have some like joined here. Because that's a joined one. We haven't figured out how to do joined yet from this. We can try this one again though and see if this works. Select ID from user. Oh my goodness. X name. Oops.
Yeah, I know we need to do it recursively. I'm just having a hard time figuring out. We need to get something like a fields, and we need to do subqueries, and we need to do some, but like that part's like actually, like this is actually kind of working, chat. That's actually kind of working. Wow. Hey. Fancy meeting you here at the end of the video. Just go ahead, give it a smash. You know, wow, the like button. You can make fun of me in the comments for that one. I don't even care because you made it to the end of this video. Thanks, everybody. See ya.